Welcome to the League of Legends Patch Preview. I'm Freak and I'm here with Morello, lead champion designer. Together we'll be discussing some of the gameplay changes coming into the next update for League of Legends. Note that this video does not cover every single change, but will explain our thought process behind some of our decisions. We're making two small changes to Twisted Fate. We're increasing his base attack range and making the player manually acquire targets once he locks a card. What are we hoping to do with these changes?
One of the things we really wanted to do is improve Twisted Fate's laning consistency and ability to trade with other people in lane, which is poor right now. Not only can Twisted Fate now trade more effectively with other auto attackers since he has a similar range, Pick a Card now has similar range to spells as well. This lets him trade with characters like Ahri or not come out in unfavorable or completely unsafe positions when laning against a multitude of characters. The manual acquisition of Pick a Card is a quality of life change. A lot of TF players express frustration with gold card would come up and then accidentally fire against a target you didn't intend to. This will make it so TF really has control over the targets he picks, and he has to choose the most effective target as opposed to accidentally firing it at the wrong target due to fate or weird circumstances.
We're nerfing the healing per stack on Tryndamere's Bloodlust. Why are we nerfing Tryndamere?
It's almost impossible to push Tryndamere out of lane when he's doing well. This is because the heal for how much rage he has is very high. This means when Tryndamere is in there dominating his lane, getting tons of hits on the enemy, crushing lots of minions, his rage is always full and he's healing for a ton. This doesn't leave a lot of counterplay options to the enemy laner. Conversely, we haven't touched the base level heal, which also means that if Tryndamere does have a bad lane, he can go ahead and still survive in that lane and try to make a comeback and do some counterplay on his own.
We're replacing the Perseverance Mastery in the utility tree with Strength of Spirit, which converts maximum mana into bonus health regeneration. Why are we making this change?
Since Perseverance works on total base percentage of health regeneration, it really wasn't usable in most cases except in very abusive cases. Furthermore, Strength of Spirit was a really fun old mastery. We thought it added a lot of cool item choices and a lot of different ways you could build your character based on having this mastery, so we wanted to put it back in the game and reintroduce those options. The utility tree's been underappreciated since we've done the new masteries as well, so we wanted to use this as an opportunity to put some good buffs deep into that tree.
We're introducing a lot of new runes in the new patch to replace the dodge runes that we're removing and refunding in the near future. These new runes have stats like hybrid armor and magic penetration, gold over time seals, bonus percentage health, lifesteal, and spell vamp. What are the goals with these new runes?
Simply put, the first reason is new runes are cool and make more options for players. Players like to experiment with crazy builds, find their own niche of the way they like to build champions, and new runes just allow you to do that better. Percent health runes are a natural fit on champions who have health that they get from abilities or other statistics that scale on health. For example, Cho'Gath with his feast is really good with this, Vladimir with his passive is very good, as well as Volibear who has a health scaling ability. We think this will give some new build options for those champions. Hybrid penetration runes are something that not only fans have been asking for a while, but also really gives that kind of like, oh, do I build armor or magic pen on characters like Akali or Jax or Kayle or other champions who scale on both magic and physical damage? For these hybrid characters, these new runes will give you more total penetration than alternating magic and armor penetration runes would on their own. I wanted to talk for a second about the new lifesteal and spell vamp quintessences. Even though we've been reducing some of the amount of sustain in our game through our support changes and other such adjustments we've been doing, lifesteal and spell vamp are in kind of a different category. The reason for this is because they require some risk or some opportunity costs in order to get the sustain back. So for example, to use lifesteal, you have to start auto-attacking more than you normally would, or you have to engage with other champions. This makes for some interesting decisions on these champions, as opposed to them just passively getting health back.
Thanks for tuning in to the League of Legends Patch Preview. Please subscribe to the Riot Games YouTube channel above, and don't forget to thumbs us up just below the video.